Welcome back, basketball fans. Welcome back. So in this video, we'll be looking at Tunisia versus Kenya. Tunisia 17-14 Kenya. So this game we lost by 3 points. On the floor we have Brands number 11, Elisha number 12, number 20 Jackson Waweru, and number 99 Timothy Oyo. So man, there was like a problem with the stream. So there was a bit of like the corporate issue, so that got sorted on the FIBA side. So we're all systems go, and we're just going to be checking out these games slowly as we progress. You know the drill. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you can get notified a ton, and also please make sure to smash that like button. Run out the likes, man. It really helps me out a ton. I'm gonna just give you 1 second to do that, and without further ado, let's just get into it. So Tunisia versus Kenya. This game was quite eventful. It wasn't a one-sided game at all, and you could see Koja sat out this game, and first points of the ball game coming from Brand's productivity, especially in the offensive end. And this was actually pretty good. You could see that Tunisia trying to get on them boards, and they sure do. A nice guy, nice hook in there. So we've got Timothy. He goes in. Could he get that? But he's gonna go to the line. So it's 1-1. 9:39 left in the game. So it's just 30 seconds. You can see the game is just fast, even from the fast possession. So this game was pretty good. You could see on 2-point field goals, we only had the productivity from Elisha and Timothy knocking down them threes, and having the other guys chip in with especially 1-point field goals, which added on to the tally. And Kenya going in again and scoring again. So this quick instant offense we are getting is something that is supposed to be there, and just it's all about making the right play. And our half court offense is just improving slowly. I know it's been gradual, especially offensively. Defensively, not as much. We're conceding some baskets that we shouldn't concede. I can see that turnover from Elisha. Should at least try to take care of that basketball. But there's that only that much you can do. I know you're gonna hear the dogs in the background, so guarding their property. But anyway, you could see like it's gradual. Everything is gradual, both from the offensive end and the defensive end. I'm not expecting like a flawless game, because it's all about making the right play and just finding your teammate and getting those open looks. Given the fact that it's like a half court, it's can be quite like a challenge, especially when you have like good defense. You can see the team there. You can see Koja, he sat out there. Zero, he's yet to suit up. And also the women, they have been sensational all through. So yeah, Timothy, he suited up for this game, which was actually pretty awesome to see. Majority of the time you're seeing the rotation, which we're seeing Brands, Elisha, Jackson, and Koja a lot. That's the lineup that has been like in stop 1, but in stop 2 you can see they're just switching it up. Kenya just switching it up. So Team Nyati just playing with that rotation, because every single team, both the men's and women's, had 6 players each. So 2 players sat on the bench. They're just going to be used like just to spread them out real quick. But see Morocco there, and the game just continued. I mean, there was quite some delay in there. Not sure what happened, but we are live. See that it's just suffocating. But that pass, that vision that this Tunisian guy had, it was great. And also like cutting, and you can see like when you just get late, especially on your feet, these guys just know how to pick up their spots, because they know what to do in there. Where he backs down, going in there, gives it to Timothy. Timothy goes and he hits that 2-pointer. So he hit 1 2-pointer in the game, and he hit 3 1-pointers. So his total tally was 5 points. So this is the only three that he made, but he made sure to score inside Waweru. Things of Weber going over the three, he takes it, but man, it's not like it was actually pretty short in there. We can see Timothy, he goes in and he just drains that 2-pointer to make sure that we're up 2 points. And again, it's you had to get a. It's not. Oh, it's not. I thought it was a turnover, but it's not. Oh, it's off free throw. This ball just went so fast. At some point, when you just blink, it just leaves. See what we're there, say squaring up, but man, it's just it's been fascinating. I mean, 3x3 has been fascinating, especially just looking at every time you're just checking out the ball and just seeing every possession. So Brands, he goes to the line. He doesn't make it, but Waweru is up there, and he's also for the foul. But one thing that I've seen that is quite interesting, especially when watching these games, is like the refereeing and the officiating. I can say, I don't want to bring this up, but like the Algeria game was like it was just kind of rigged, especially last minute. But honestly, the only way that Team Kenya, especially the men team, can get their edge on and try to get in this contest is just score a lot of points and don't like rely on the refs. You can see that is a nice play by the Tunisian big man. Number 23 just working inside. It was just a mismatch against Warrior. Warrior just couldn't stop this guy. And it's off his feet. So that's a turnover. Timothy in there. We've got Timothy, we've got Warrior, and we've got Elisha in there. Branson's taking a breather, but hopefully you can just see him in there because he's that guy who can just slash in there. Warrior getting back down, but that's good D. Timothy, he goes in for the three, but he misses it. And a quick rebound by the Tunisian big man. They go and look for the three, fakes the pass. The big man goes for the three, but he misses it. Rebound Elisha. And it's a foul. I mean, it's... Man, I don't know. It's a foul on us. Oh, yeah. It's a foul on them, but it's still our possession. The ball just leaves, it's just crazy. Brands his back, tries the ball. Timothy goes in and he makes it. I mean, his tally was like on 1-pointers. He had 3 of them, and he made 2-pointers. So he finished this game as the second leading scorer with 5 points. Elisha, he finished his game with 6 points, but it was his strength and his agility is what like made that game close, and his just going in there and just scoring. See, he went there from the missed free throw, went back, collected it, and made sure to make it. I mean, it's just utilizing every single possession. Kenya up 3. What are you gonna do? Just a nice reverse, but it was just too short. Brandt, he goes in. I mean, he just had a quick like dribble, but he couldn't be able to contain it. Tunisia, it's a 3, but it just ricochets out. I mean, Timothy, he just bounced the ball too hard and just missed it. I mean, just let it go. I mean, those turnovers, man, it's just crazy. Brands, he just gets blown by it like that. I mean, what is going on here? Like, look at this guy. Like, you can see like the right side. This guy just went the right side and just had that quick like acceleration. Brands wasn't able to contest without fouling, and he just couldn't take that option of fouling, and just resulted in a quick like fast layup in there. So Timothy working inside just gets bounced out. He almost goes down, but man, I mean, those guys are just loading up. It's a nice spin. Man, it's just a tap in. He spins it and just a tap in. I mean, it's crazy. What? How did that go in? Okay, he spins it. He just flicked it and it just went in for 1 point. Then Brands, I mean, his shot is just way off. And at this point, I mean, it's maintaining at least, like, getting up on them points is something that is supposed to be a huge priority, and especially like getting a stop and like finding a way to like score consistently. Because right now, Tunisia, they just recovered. We're up 3 at the time. In like a couple of seconds, they're up 3 and they just scored 2 points quickly. You can see that quick layup and that tap in. So Kenya at this point were just up 1 point, and it was just anybody's game. Kenya, we have possession of the ball. Let's go. Elisha, he sells for the mid-ranger and he bags it. I mean, that was a tough shot. Like, he's been taking some of those shots, and I mean, it was just great that went in, because man, that scoring barrage that Tunisia had, we needed to like change everything. Just getting them buckets. They're just giving us buckets. We're giving them buckets. So like, who's gonna prevail? That's the big question. When I watched this game live, I just looked at this and I was like, do we have like enough to be able to like steal that win? Because these games were just quite winnable. Even the games that we lost, they were just quite close and quite winnable. But it's just that, man, that's a deep 3. That's a deep 3. Deep 2-pointer, and he nails it, tying up their game. 7 points apiece. Browns, he just gets crowded out. I mean, that shot was just like a dagger of some sort. But man, like, and there goes that lead. And at this point, I might just say this: we just reached the point where we just started playing catch up, and trying playing catch up was like, it's actually quite difficult. Nice follow up from Elisha, and that's another shot that went in. Like, those cleanups, I mean, from the first attempt you're not able to get in, but you can see that center, he knocks down that 2-point field goal, and right now they just grab the lead away from us, and they're just up 9 and they're just 9 points and we are just 8. So it was just playing catch up from those 2 successive 3-pointers. It was just a game over at some point. But full credit, like, it was just a fighting. Look at how we're getting played. Look at the movement of the ball. Like, they grab it, they pass it slowly, faking the shot. I mean, Brands just bit there. Then, looking at that floor spacing, you can see that Cutter is there. You see a Cutter, he's just cutting in there for a quick pass. You can see Elisha was very far, and Brands was just a few seconds away, and there's no airspace to stop him. Then, looking at the way Elisha's position was, he looked like he was very far, but he was able to close out quickly, and an open look was seen from deep, of which the other guy just went and repositioned at the corner, just to get a sweet spot. It almost went in, but you could see how they were just playing us. Was just like, we were just playing checkers while they were playing chess at that point. Number 24, number 23, he's in there. Number 30, he sets a screen up, and number 30 just has a wide open lane. We just had a huge overload. You can even see Elisha, he's guarding number 24, Bronson number 23, and Oweru, he's guarding the other guy on top of the key. But look at even like the screen setting that was there. You would expect going around the screen, You would have expected like that switch not to happen, and Waweri should have gone around or even beneath the screen and tried to find him because he had some space and wiggle room. But he just decided to let Brands just get beat like that. There was no point he was going to be able to like stop that layup without fouling. So I mean, it's right there. They're just up 2 points, or he has the ball in there trying to go inside, and he just gets ripped away, almost gets ripped away, and it was just being bothered in there. Number 30, he has been. He was just taking us to school at some point. 5 minutes, almost like 5 minutes left, or he goes up to hit that free throw, and he misses it. And the funny thing is, Tunisia fouled 7 times. I don't want to say for the first time, but at least you're not fouling that much. At least Team Kenya is not fouling like that. But having good discipline on defense, we shouldn't be fouling like that. But man, like Tunisia just trying to find ways to be able to like steal the ball from us, even if it's like fouling countless times. But if they keep fouling, if you're able to like draw them fouls, it'll be a lot easier for us. Tunisia, they have it, number 24. Number 30 has been cooking us. Look at those blow-bys, and he's just gonna make them. Even he had the chance, he could have just laid it up, because you can see Elisha was there. He was just waiting. He made sure to play this. He made sure to defend pretty well. You could see his movement, his feet. There was no way number 30 was going to be able to like get in there, but he had to like just settle for that pass, and it's a quick steal. Brands, he goes for the 3, and he makes it to tie Kenya to get 10 game. And just after Brands just hit that shot, you see Tunisia manufacture a shot of their own, and from this guy not letting us even have a lead, even get close. From virtually the same spot, you could see Brands, he tries to get the ball again, trying to hit the 3. It's contested, he falls down, but man, it's just another possession just giving it away. And the rebounding, this is actually very concerning. Look at that field goal attempt. Elisha will have at least tried to get to that, but it just ricocheted very far, and Tunisia were able to like get it back, but he was able to like get that steal. Browns, he sells for another 3, rims out, that rebound, and he whistled for the foul. Man, it's 12 Tunisia, 10 Kenya. Hey, it's just irritating. It's just a back and forth exchange, but at some point when they just tied it at 7 games apiece, we just started playing catch up in there. And the good thing is 2 free throws. He has to make this free throw. Ah man, he missed it. To tie the game, those are the points that you need so I can be able to like get in there. Number 30 goes in for the field goal attempt, and they just whistled it. Man, I mean Kenya. I mean it's a turnover. Like what is going on here? Timothy just turns over the ball. Like look at that lazy pass. And number 23 just grabs it easily. He just looks for a mismatch in there, and you can see number 30 just driving in there. But you can see like Timothy, just the way that he's just boxing out in there. And also you can see like the hustle plays that he has, just taking the ball outside, just punching their way to make sure that they're not able to like settle in and have that offensive board. That is one thing that I have really liked. But making sure to be able to convert on those, especially like possessions, and not like taking care of the basketball, is really, really quite hurt us down the stretch. But all in all, Tunisia up 1 point. Still having 4 minutes left to play. And it's yet another turnover. Oh, it's another turnover. And these turnovers is just destroying us a lot. You got Timothy. This ball just slipped away from him. And Tunisia, look at that cutting. And their center has just been like, how he's had like his moments, especially assist wise. You can see number 7, he was just looking to make that cut, and he left Waweru just there, and at least he just had to cover that ground, and it wasn't it was just quick points in there, and that pass just got deflected. I mean, it's just different. Like, these guys are just, check that out, man. There was no way you could stop that at all. There was no stopping that pass at all, and them guys just got a upper hand in there. Elisha, he has the ball in there, he goes in, nice. And these are the types of plays that we need. We needed a lot, especially from him. And using your size and athleticism, like, look at that. Just going in there and just scoring, cutting the lead to at least a 1 point spread, and having this other guy just defending pretty well and forcing a turnover. So if you have like such plays and just try to mix it up with a couple of assists, the game will be at hand. Well, where he thinks of taking that shot, he takes it, man, but he just misses it. He didn't miss it by a mile, but he did miss it. Number 24 from Tunisia has just been great, and he's just been drawing them fouls. Man has just been drawing them fouls. But Timothy has just he put like a chicken wing on him and just try to hip check him. But look at that communication on defense. We have number 23. That's a mismatch. And I would have actually preferred if Brands was guarding number 30, but you could see Timothy is not that quick to be able to like stop that closer, to stop it. And man, but he wasn't that quick to stop it, but you could see that he really went for that block in there. And he somewhat anticipated that assist, and that's why I feel like he dragged down, because Elisha was just there in front, and he goes for that block, swatting it away from the backboard. But man, he makes it, but it's still a foul. And Tunisia have just fouled a total of 9 times. That was a nice pass, but that block was great. That block was good. And I mean, it's Elisha, he goes out for the 3. Can he make it? Brands, he tries to go in there, saves it. Even out of all that chaos, you could just see like the hustle play that Kenya had, despite like not taking care of the basketball that much. But looking at the way that we were playing in there, you could just see the game just kept on just look difficult. And full credit to like both teams that they came out, because by all means this is a difficult game to score. No team was scoring easily. Okay, so Tunisia had these moments. We can see that nice pass. You can see that possession, trying to find the open guy, trying to find that mismatch. Number 30 had his quick legs, and he has been feasting on Brands a lot. Number 7, he grabs the ball, but he finds a body. Brands is there, he puts in on him, and it's just finishing on the rim has just been quite difficult. Finishing the rim has just been difficult for Kenya, and I've seen this in a couple of games. They're not able to like capitalize on those moments, especially when you have like a layup that you're supposed to make. We're not making them at the clip at which we are driving to the rim. So yeah, it's not a good look. It's nice rebound in there. Where has it? Tries to hit him with a spin, but man, his shot is just falling. He just crashes down. You can see number 23, nice fake, and he scores. Tunisia up 2. Elisha goes for the 3. He misses it. Tunisia ball. Number 24. Just adding the sauce in there. He slipped, but man, you could see a shot attempt. No good. Kenya tried again. Waguero again trying to go get in there. Elisha just cleans it up and just makes sure that score that. With 1:52 left, the game just progressively just became much more difficult. But yeah, man, it just became difficult a bit. And you can see that nice cleanup just took the defense off guard. Tunisia did not see that coming. The Tunisian big man didn't see that coming from Elisha, but we all know the players that we have, and they have the ability to like make those plays. But the problem is like they're not able to finish their layups, especially when they're driving in there. So I actually saw that was like a glaring weakness, and also defensively trying to be able to like not only limit the points, but also like be in constant communication, because a lot of times you're just seeing Brands being set up, and the defense is not helping him when it's an ISO play. So it's been crazy. It's been crazy. What's going on? What is going on here? I saw Braz be doing some like gestures. Oh, but anyway, let's get it. $152 left, and what just happened? There was a miscommunication here with the refs, and this ref just gave the ball out, and nobody was even setting up to defend, and they're counting it. You don't even know the ball if it's live. Tunisia going in there, and they made that quick layup, and that shot didn't fall, and they're up 2 points. Timothy goes in. Brands tries the mid range, no good. Tunisia ball, and just walking inside, you can see like switching. Them guys are just switching in there and just following it up. Look at that follow up. Number 7, he releases the ball and he goes for his rebound, and he leaves Elisha behind. And even with the contest from Timothy's contest, still were able to score the basket. They will score the basket. Was it a shot clock violation? Like, it's a scrappy game. It was a shot clock violation. They didn't count. Timothy goes in, tries the heap check, gets blocked twice. Tries to recover the ball, and Brands, he is able to like clean it up. Number 30, he goes in and he gets fouled hard. And Tunisia just have a record 9 fouls. 52 seconds left. It's at this point the game just continued just to be progressively difficult as time progressed, and with less than a minute remaining, it just became like a game that you needed more of like IQ plays more than even like a lot of skill play. But unfortunately, the shots that Kenya were hitting right now weren't falling at all, and we just had to settle for like what was available for us at the time. As you can see, that's a nice shot. Free throw made. And actually, this was the last point that Kenya was able to score. And the rest of the points Tunisia generated to cruise to a win. And yet again, I mean, we just kept adding onto the loss column. This was a game that was winnable, but looking at the way like we approached the game, especially offensively, we were not able to like convert those layups and also like make those free throws. I feel like we miss a lot of free throws. We get sent to the line because Tunisia fouled us a record 10 times. When they foul us again, we're being sent to the line, but you're not able to like score those. And if you can't be able to score those, you have to take advantage of the fact that they were fouling a lot. And we didn't. .49 left. Alicia, he goes in. The ball just rims out, trying to rebound, gets blocked. You just get blocked in there. And man, it was just a scrappy game. It was just a scrappy game all through. Number 30 goes in, gets blocked by Alicia. Nice defensive play, but gets stripped. Oh man, it was just it's just a hard play. I mean, bodies are just going down and not giving up the play. But with that, I mean, that was just about it. Timothy tries to go in, misses the layup. Tunisia trying to score, but can we capitalize the final seconds? Nah. Man, it's just quite difficult. And Bronze is still there on the ground. Tunisia 17, Kenya 14. So you can see from start to finish, like what really happened in that game. And I must say, I mean, the team Nyati, the men's team, it's just been difficult to be able to win a game. And this has been we've seen this a couple of times from the time can be matched up against Egypt, Algeria. This game, I mean, in stop 2, they just keep progressively just getting harder. And Tunisia, this was a game that was winnable. We started off pretty well, but when they tied the game at 7-7 midway in the game, we're just playing catch up, and we just eventually lost. So yeah, so that's the game that go for you guys. So please be sure to leave your feedback on the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. I'll be following up with another video, just giving my real 2 cents and take on the game. So I'm out. Peace.